game. Yeah, so it's conference season time for both of these ball clubs. Again, Dickinson State University ready to go to work. And on the men's side, and of course, Carroll College, the women again, by the way, I wrote the score down here someplace. Let me pull it up again. Number 14 in the nation, Carroll College, defeated Dickinson State University by a final score tonight in that ball game. It was a close ball game, 30-25 with a minute left in the first half, but Carroll College really dominated the second half, and the nationally ranked Saints came away with the victory of 66-40 over Dickinson State University. Only scored 15 points in the first half, while Carroll College put up 32 points in the second half after leading by 7 at halftime. So competitive first half, but again, the Saints dominated the second half on the women's side. Let's take a quick gander here at our Justin Glass starting lineups for both of these ball clubs. For Dickinson State, of course, they're missing several ball players for a while yet. They are missing, of course, a couple of good ball players, and Nick Beniston averaging 13 points per ball game for Dickinson State. Good news is Jake Daniel has returned after missing 5 of the first 6 games with that knee injury or the knee problem, and he is back. He'll get some playing time. Played a few minutes last week at Lewis and Clark State against Eastern Oregon. And again for the Blue Hawks, also Dotavius Friesen will come back after the Christmas break. He'll come back for Dickinson State University. And let's see who else. I'm missing one other player. I'm missing him. We'll figure it out here in a moment. But let's look at our starting lineups for Carroll College. They will go with Isaiah Crane, averaging 21 points per ball game as Crane. He is a 6-foot redshirt sophomore out of Portland, Oregon. Also in the starting lineup will be Kellen Harrison. Harrison coming into the ball game tonight for Carroll, averaging 17 points a game. Nate Christie at 5 points a ball game will get the start. Also, Isaac Round, double-digit score at 12 points a ball game for Isaac Round. And Isaac, again, out of Northampton, England. And Lorenzo Dela Cruz will get a start. He averages 7 points a game. Dela Cruz out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, via Central Wyoming for the Carroll College Fighting Saints here on the CHI starting, or CHI Select this out scoreboard. We're winding it down, getting ready to go. For Dickinson State, Quincy Linton will get the start, averaging 10 a game. Griffin Doty averaging 16.3 points. Isaiah Vargas at 5 points a game. Cordell Stinson at 9 points, their leading rebounder at 6 per ball game. And Weston Zocker, the young man out of Elgin, North Dakota, 7.5 points per ball game, will be starting. As we mentioned, the Hawks missing several ball players, 3 to be exact, 2 starters and 1 off the bench. So again, Carroll College here just has 10 players suited up. 2, 4, 6. I keep counting them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually you see 14, 13, 14, 15. They have just 10 on the road trip tonight for Carroll College. So that is the way it goes. Let's take a break from our good friends. We got our pregame sponsors in. Let's take a break from Justin Glass and Coca-Cola, and we'll come back and ready to rock and roll here in Scott Gym. Nice crowd on hand for the men's game. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played 1 gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Overall, receiving votes in the NAIA National Poll, so their women ranked 14th, so a strong program. In fact, their football team will be playing tomorrow in the NAIA first round playoffs tomorrow in Helena, Montana. I think they play St. Thomas, Florida, if memory serves me correct. But we're just about ready to go. Carroll in their traditional pink, or their purple and gold, Dickinson State in their home white with blue trim and numerals here at Scott Gymnasium. Looking forward to the call on this one. Dickinson State. Like I said, very nice crowd here on hand. Here we go. Looks like we're ready. They made it. We're going to use that one. Use this one till we get a chance to hook it up because we got to pull everything. Tristan Stir. That's pretty good quickness there, Coach Stir.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you got me?
I got you.
I got you too. All right, ready to go here. Tip ball will be tipped in the air. Christie will do the honors for Carroll. Zucker, the young man out of Elgin, North Dakota. Now what do we got? What was the call? What was the call? Hey, what was the call? Okay, thank you. Stole the tip on the way up. We had an administrative technical, and now we have a still in the tip on the way up. Well, we're underway anyway. It's going to be controlled. Dribble drive to the basket. Shot off the glass. Up and good by Crane. Their leading scorer going a little one-on-one in a 2-0 lead. Little half-court trap, and the Hawks will have it. Stinson gets it down court. They try to work it inside and instead go on the wing. Zucker from three. Fires the three-pointer and buries it. Zucker with the basket. Dickinson State with their first lead of 3-2 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Out front with the basketball, working their way around the perimeter. The Saints will bring it inside. They go baseline, nothing doing there for Harrison. He'll get it back on the wing to Round, and Round gets it in the corner, 17-footer. Up and not good that time as the shot missed from 15 feet away by Dela Cruz, and the Hawks control it. Here comes Stinson down court, gets it back out front. And the Hawks will work around the perimeter with the basketball. Linton with it. Quincy Linton comes towards the basket, poked away, gets it back, fires it back to Stinson. Stinson puts it on the floor, in the paint, kicks it in the corner. Long three-pointer, up and good that time. From the corner by Doty. Doty hits the tray, and Dickinson out to a 6-2 lead. Out front with the basketball, Harrison will get it back into the hands of Crane. They like him to control the ball, their leading scorer. Crane, right in front of us, takes a look to the left, comes back towards the paint, little floating one-hander up, and not good for Crane, and the rebound down to Stinson. Stinson quickly across the timeline, gets the pass off, and then turnover. Dickinson State is unable to hand it with Vargas, turnover number one, hustling back, down court that time. Stinson, good hustle play, blocks the ball away as getting ready to go to the basket with Crane, and the ball will go back to the Blue Hawks. Putting it into play will be Dela Cruz. Lorenz Dela Cruz looking to get it in, tries to get it to Harrison, gets it instead to Crane. 6-2 lead for Dickinson State. Free throw line area, spin move by Christie, no shot there. Christie will get it back out to Round. Round takes a look around. Gets it back right on the wing. Free throw line extended. A little foot pass underneath. Shot in and out. Not good that time. Round there to tip it up and in off the miss by Christie. 6-4 Blue Hawk lead over the Saints of Carroll College. 17:45 left to go here in first half rather. We're not in quarters, but in 4.5. Zocker gets it back out front. Works it around to Doty. Doty back off to Linton. Linton skips it cross court to Stinson. Stinson back out. Doty's going to throw up another three-pointer. That's off side iron. Not good by Griffin, and the rebound down to the Saints. A chance for our first tie with a two-pointer. Crane's going to try and do it. Throws it away. Turnover number 1. Here comes Stinson on the drive. He'll slam it home. Stinson with the steal. Stinson with the slam. Stinson gives the Hawks an 8-4 lead on the CA tie. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Saints go right back to work. Dela Cruz with the basketball. He'll take a look inside. Zocker puts the pressure on, but right around him, laying it up and in, is Christie for his first 2 points. Fast-paced first 3 minutes. 16:59 left to go. 8-6 Dickinson State in the lead. Out front, Winton works free throw line extended on the east end of Scott Gym. Off to Doty. Doty comes baseline, has the ball poked away, gets it back to Stinson. Stinson takes a look, pulls up from the three-point line. That comes off the back iron, not good. And the rebound down to Carroll. Three-pointer put up, that's too strong. The rebound tipped around. It'll be controlled off the miss that time by Crane, and Dickinson State controls the tap defensive rebound. And into the backcourt comes Dickinson State. Linton with it. Linton works his way left side. Free throw line extended, flip back. Long three-pointer. Another one is way off the mark that time by Vargas. Rebound back to Carroll. They trail by 2, 8-6. Attacking offensively. They go up with the NBA three-pointer. That one doesn't go down, and the rebound comes down. That was way outside that time by Round, and the rebound comes down to Dickinson State. Linton out front with it. 15:45 left to go here in the first half. Ball tipped away from Zocker. He'll pick it up, get it back, tip it around. Linton comes down with it, spins, kicks it to Doty from 3, fires and hits. Griffin Doty with the three-pointer. Dickinson State with their biggest lead, 11-6 on the CA tie. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Left-hand side, Crane will settle the offense down. He'll flip it off to Harrison. Harrison right back to Round. Round, free throw line area to Christie. Christie with the hand back to Dela Cruz. He tries to come in the paint, pulls up from 8. Nice little touch shot by Dela Cruz, and he puts it home. His first 2 points. He averages 7 a game. 11-8. The lead belongs to Dickinson State at the 15-minute mark remaining to play in a quickly paced first half. Ball tipped away by Dela Cruz, but Stinson controls it. Stinson will get it on the right-hand side. Gets that pass off there quickly to Vargas. Vargas, double team, goes to Linton. Linton looks inside to Zocker. Back out front, they go Stinson, corner. Doty from 3, that one is short. And the rebound comes down, controlled by Dela Cruz. He takes it out long on the rebound near the top of the key, brings it to the other end, top of the key. Now dishes the pass off to Round. Round to Dela Cruz, trying to come around Stinson, throws it up, not good. Got too far under the basket and off balance, and just forced the shot up and quickly down court. Now we got a whistle and a personal. Let's see who that goes against. I'll go against 24. Got an under 5 minute timeout, or a under 15-minute timeout, excuse me. Our first timeout. Tristan, we're just going to keep it here. We're going so fast up and down, you haven't even had a chance to talk.
So far, seen some great things out of Dickinson State. Zocker there with that first three-pointer, and then another three-pointer came from another Blue Hawk, and I believe there was 3 three-pointers taken, 3 or 4 of them taken. So if the three-pointer is there for the Blue Hawks tonight, go ahead and take it, get those early points. And for Carroll, they've done a great job offensively of getting second chance baskets and offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they've done a good job. So the Hawks with an entertaining first 5 minutes and 35 seconds here. 14:25 left to go. The Blue Hawks up 11-8, their biggest lead, 11-6. We have not had a tie. Carroll had a 1 lead early, a 2-0 lead. And then Doty hit the three-pointer and gave the Hawks a 3-2 lead, and they have not trailed since then. Let's see, Jake Daniel back in. Let's see who else coming in for Dickinson State. D.C. Stewart in. Doty stays in. Also into the ball game now, Michael Nance checks into the contest. Linton will stay in for Dickinson State. Doty stays in, so Daniels, Stewart, and also into the ball game, Nance for Dickinson State, the newcomers. Linton out front with it, gets it off quickly on the wing, goes with the pass, gets it to Nance. Nance with the hand back. DC with the basketball out front. DC Stewart gets it back off. They get it to Jake Daniels. Jake in the corner. Stewart fires from three. That's an air ball. And the rebound's going to come down to Carroll College. They'll attack offensively. Dela Cruz with it. Gets the hand back. Pass off to Jones, who checked in. Nice backdoor play. Give and go. Somebody fell asleep there. And driving to the basket, putting it up and in that time for Carroll College. A pretty move and a pretty pass, and Harrison has his first 2 points. And it's 11-10 lead for Dickinson State. Little 4-0 run here now by the Saints. Inside, Linton comes down with it, has the ball tipped away out of bounds. Turnover number 2, Dickinson State. And the ball goes back to the Saints of Carroll College. They've got a chance to take their first lead since it was 2-0. 13.5 remaining to play in the first half. Right side with the basketball. Jones has it. Gets the hand back. Also into the ball game now. Checking in, trying to get the shot off. Not there. Dela Cruz, that little one-handed floater in the paint, about an 8-footer. Hits it again. He has 4. And Carroll leads it now by 1, 12-11. Gavin Gross into the ball game for the Saints. Costin on the drive. They get it in the corner. Three-pointer put up and not good that time by Doty. Didn't go down. Dickinson State has attempted 10 three-pointers, 3 of 10. Started out hot, but have cooled off. With the basketball, left-hand side, Dela Cruz has it. He'll get it back into the hands out front of Jones. Jones looking for a bit of help. Hands it back off quickly to McGarvin. McGarvin trying to dribble drive. Looks inside. Comes inside. Stewart there defensively. Oh, he travels with the basketball. Turnover number 2. Good defense by D.C. Stewart. Doherty will come out. Cranston in. Also in for Dickinson State. Kristen Fortin. So the Blue Hawks and Carroll both. Carroll's only got 10 dressed tonight. Dickinson State, as we mentioned, several players not suited up tonight for the Hawks, so they're not shorthanded, but they only have, I believe, 13 or 12 players listed. Carroll with just 10 on the trip tonight. With the basketball down low, Nance has it, kicks it back out to Jake Daniel, off to Stewart. DC on the drive, he'll be grabbed. Basket will not count. Push from behind. Again, Dickinson State have an 11-6 lead. Carroll now on a 6-0 run. They lead it by 1, 12-11. Cranston, ball poked away. Britton gets it back. Goes back low to Stewart. Good double team by the Saints. Here comes Cranston on the drive. Floats it up. Count the basket. He'll go to the free throw line. Beautiful move. Well, he was a Dickinson High midget when he played. Now there's the Mavericks with a great move by the young man Cranston, and he puts it home for Dickinson High and Dickinson State. His averaging 4 on the season. He has his first basket of the ball game. Makes it 13-12 in favor of Dickinson State, and he'll shoot 1 at the line. Free throw is up and good. So Hawks back up by 2 over the Saints, 14-12. That ends that 6-0 run by Carroll College. Down court quickly come the Saints, wasting no time. Jones gets that pass off quickly to Karasima. Karasima back out front. Long looking three-pointer up. Not good. Rebound's going to be controlled by nobody, and then we got a whistle. Who's that personal going to go again? Gross missed the three-pointer. They're going to say Dickinson State's Isaiah Vargas will pick it up. Well, let's go with that. I don't see Vargas in there, but we go with 1-2. So the hot ball goes back, tipped out of bounds. Good hustle by Cranston that time. Into the ball game. Maybe it was 42 for Dickinson State. Might have been Fortin that picked that one up. Oh, now they correct it. They go to Nance. Got it. Okay, thank you. Right side. Dribble drive. See if that's on the shot. Beaten badly was Fortin that time to the basket. On the drive, not on the shot, so the ball will go back. to the Saints. Crane will put it into play. Crane looking for help, finally gets it. And the person to McGarvin. McGarvin back to Crane. Now what do we got? They want to reset the shot clock. I think they want it to 15. 14 on the shot clock. Having some problems with the shot clock right now. It went to 00. There we go, got it to 14. Crane will put it into play. Referee's going to come over and talk with the shot clock operator, make sure we got everything right. Dickinson State 14, Carroll 12. Again, the women's final, in case you missed it. Carroll women broke away and competitive first half, led by 7 at half, but outscored Dickinson State 32-15 in the second half, 166-40. Inbounds pass will come in to McGarvin. McGarvin takes a look around, gets the pass back out front. Here comes Crane, two-pointer, fires and hits. Nice touch by Crane. You can tell he can score. He's an offensive-looking ball player. Averages 21, he's got 4. 15-14. Oh, they gave him, there we go, 14-14. They gave him 2, put 3 on the scoreboard, but it was just a two-pointer, so our second tie of the ball game. Out front, Daniels doesn't have the shot. Gets it off inside. Nice drive to the basket by Thornton. Pretty move, and he puts it home. 16-14. Dickinson State up on the CA tie. St. Alexius Health scoreboard by 2. Out front with it on the dribble drive. It's Gross. Gross looks back inside. Ooh, steps through. Can't get the shot away. Turns, fires. Daniels clears it off. Good defense by Daniels that time as Gross couldn't get it to go. Down court, they hustle inside. They go low. No movement there for the Blue Hawks, so they'll just kick it back out front. Cranston with it. Cranston to Daniel. Daniel down low to DC Stewart. Stewart kicks it left-hand side to Daniel. Now they get it to Cranston. Cranston looking for some space. Can't find any. Kicks it off to Stewart. Stewart drives, lays it up. Blocking shot. Out the basket. It'll go down for Stewart. Basket is good. Nice move by DC Stewart. Got in the lane. There's a lot of banging and bumping. He just had the presence of mind to get to the hoop and get it to go, didn't he, Tristan?
He had in mind he wanted to finish that basket, and he went in there, was very physical, and made sure he got the job done.
The Hawks now in the basketball game have hit on just 3 of 10 from three-point range, but are 4 of 4 from two-point range. Stewart looking for point number 3. DC averages about 7 per ball game for Dickinson State. 18-14, make it 19-14. Hawks match their biggest lead. So a couple of runs by both these teams got Carroll in the lead briefly, and now Dickinson State has grabbed it back by 5 points out front. Crane holds on to it. He'll go to Round, back to Crane. Crane puts it on the floor, looking for space behind the back dribble. Comes down the wing, cut off, turns from 15. Oh, that's a tough shot. He got it to go. He got a little magic offensively. That was good defense. And Crane just worked his way free. 19-16, under 10 we go. 9:45 left to play. Entertaining first half. Both teams playing hard and playing well here at Scott Gym. Carroll College unbeaten in the conference. Dickinson State first conference game. Out front with it. Stewart, DC. Top of the key, left-hand dribble. Goes to Cranston. Cranston again takes a look around. He's going to be grabbed. Got a whistle. Zocker, Stinson, and Linton getting ready to check in. We got our media timeout, so we go to 9:29 left to go in the first half. Dickinson State 19, Carroll College 16. We'll be back to Scott Gym in 1 minute.
boys.
And we're live with you on Consolidated Television tonight across Southwest, Western North Dakota, and on the YouTube channel, Dickinson State University. So we're all over the place, and on KGAX 1230 AM FM 100.7 and worldwide at KGAX.net. Hawks put it into play, and Linton proceeds to throw it away. Turnover number 3. Dickinson State trying to go to Zocker and just threw it into the Carroll bench. Nobody there. Across the timeline, here comes Crane. Crane will get it off. Quaresma gets the pass down low. Little move by Round. He's cut off. Nice entry pass. He gets it back off to Harrison. Harrison kicks it out. Lorenzo turns from 15. Lorenzo puts it up. Not good. Rebound followed up and missed. Coming back and putting it up and in the second time is Christie. He missed off the missed shot that time by Josiah, and then pulled down and controlled by the Saints. 19-18. Now a little 4-0 run for Carroll after Dickinson State went on a 7-0 run, excuse me. Stinson with it. He turns from 12, puts it up. That's too strong. Off the back iron, not good. Rebound off to the Saints. Here comes Crane on the dribble drive. Crane pulls up straight on from 18. He's got 2 more. Crane 4 of 6 from the floor, 8 points, averages 21, and puts Carroll back up in front. They're on a 6-0 run here on the CHI St. Alexis South scoreboard, and now Linton throws it away again against that Carroll pressure. Turnover number 4, Dickinson State. Ball back to the Saints. They lead it by 1, 20-19. Ball will be put into play by Isaac Round. He has a couple of points in this ball game. He'll bring it in to Dela Cruz. 8:18 left to go. First half. Carroll College 20, Dickinson State 19. Lead has seesawed back and forth. Carroll's biggest lead has been 3 points. Dickinson State's biggest lead 5, and we've had one tie this ball game at 14-14. Thinking about the 3, instead pulling up in the lane and getting it to go. Harrison on the drive, and he gives Carroll their biggest lead of the ball game. 3 points, 22-19. And that is an 8-0 run for Carroll. They were down 19-14, now lead it. And another near turnover by Dickinson State, but Stinson. Docker saves it inbounds. Now they get it way out front. Long 3-pointer. Way too strong that time by Fortin. And the rebound down to the Saints. They'll bring it down court. They get it quickly into the hands of Round. Round, baseline, posting up Christie. Around Zocker, puts it up, and Christie gets it to go. And that is a 10-0 run now for Carroll. And they lead it 24-19 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. In the corner, they get it to Fortin. Fortin back out to Linton. Linton looks swept. Can't go. Nearly threw it away. Jake Daniels saves it. Back to Linton. In the paint, Zocker wide open. Missed the layup. Rebound comes back to Fortin. Gets it off to Linton. Linton stops. Looks for help. Goes back out to Stinton. Stinton goes to Daniels. He'll fire from 3. That's in and out. Not good. And the rebound will come down and be controlled by the Saints of Carroll College. Up by 5 and on a 10-0 run. This time to the basket, missing the layup. Rebound down. Stinson will come out of there with it. It was a good-looking shot that time, but unable to finish it off. And now the Saints put the pressure on, and Dickinson State throws it away again. Turnover number 5. Very sloppy play by Dickinson State. Doty back into the ball game. Zocker checks out. So it'll be Stinson, Doty back in for Dickinson State also checking in. Michael Nance staying in. Will be Fortin for the Hawks. Now what do we got? Personal, that'll go against Linton. He'll pick up the personal. 6.5 left to go. Ball goes back to the Saints. Crane drops the pass into Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz leaves it left-hand side for Round. Round works it back on the wing area. Free throw line extended. Now the ball poked away, but it'll be controlled by Round. Round gets it quickly underneath. Give and go. Nice give and go play back door. And beaten badly defensively that time was Nance. And it's put up by Round and in. And it's a 24-19 lead now. To make it a 24-19 lead. Or 26-19 lead. We got to get the scoreboard operator caught up. There we go. And that is a 12-0 run right now for Carroll. 7-point lead. Linton inside, off the glass, right side, left hand. His first shot, his first basket. He averages 10, and that ends that run at 12-0 for Carroll College. Right side, they get it to Crane. Crane works the pass off now to Dela Cruz. Back to Crane. Crane penetrates, floats up a one-hander. He's got 2 more. He's unstoppable right now, Crane. 4 in a row. He's got 10. 28-21. Again, the lead is back to 7 for the Saints. Stinson will bring it down court. Stinson comes across the timeline. Works his way inside. Kicks it out. Doherty looking for some help. Goes to Stinson. Stinson quickly drops the pass to Fortin. Fortin to Stinson. Stinson back to Doherty. Now way out front. They go to Nance. Nance gets it to Doherty. Doherty on the penetration has the ball poked away. Gets it back. Fades away from 12. Banks it up. Can't get it to go. And the rebound is going to be controlled by the Saints. Here they come on the fly. Dela Cruz with it. Left corner wide open from 3. In and out, not good. The rebound comes down. The shot missed that time by Round. Comes back to Dela Cruz. He gets it out front. And it will come into the hands finally, off the hands of Crane on the wing to the top of the key and rolled, and Round picked it up. 4:45 left to go. Three-pointer looks good. It is good. Way outside. Isaac Round buries the 3. All of a sudden, Carroll College was down by a score. And now the Hawks throw it away again. Another turnover. Easy layup for Christie. He's got 8. Timeout, Dickinson State. Carroll College has opened up a lead of 33-21. What have we got here? We got a timeout. 33-21. Our score won't change. Timeout on the playing floor with 4.5 remaining in the first half. Carroll College 33, Dickinson State 21. We'll be back in 1 minute on KDIX.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
Dickinson State. Cranston back into the ballgame. Hawks looking for some offense. They were up 19-14. Now what have we got? Now they trail 33-21, so they've been outscored 19-2 in the last 5 minutes of this ballgame. 4.5 left to go. We got to get the shot. We're having problems with the shot clock right now. Doty out there. Nance out there, Stinson, Cranston, and also back into the ball game, Isaiah Vargas. Ball will come in. Cranston has it. He gets the double team. Gets it back off to Vargas. Vargas right back to Cranston. Cranston takes a look around, goes to Stinson. Stinson comes around the pressure. Now we got a whistle in the first one. That'll go against Carroll. Holding him up that time as going towards the top of the key. It's Vargas. He'll go to the line to shoot free throws. Half personal against Round will be his second. 33-21, a 19-2 run right now for Carroll College here after going on a 12-0 run. Free throw up, in and out. The bonus situation, not good that time for Vargas. It's gone from good to not so good, the bad for Dickinson State in a hurry, and gone from not so good to good, the very good for Carroll in a hurry here in this one. Out front with it, the guy that has lit it up. Crane gets it out front, another three-pointer, up and not good, and the rebound comes down to Stinson. The three-pointer missed by Round. Here come the Hawks on the fly. Vargas with it, back to Cranston. Cranston to Stinson. Stinson puts it on the floor, comes inside, lays it up. He can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down. The Hawks just ice cold in this stretch. Inside, nice little dribble drive. Shot is up, not good, but going to the line to shoot two will be Jones. His first trip to the line. Zocker getting ready to check in. Now personal for Dickinson State going against the Blue Hawks and picking it up for Dickinson State. Michael Nance, his second. Jones at the line. Free throw is up and good. The streak now at 20-2 for Carroll. Carroll again 2-1 overall, 1-0 in conference play. The Hawks' first conference game, they are 2-4 overall. 34-21, biggest lead of the night for Carroll. Comes with 3.5 left to play. Second free throw is good, and the biggest lead is now at 14 points, 35-21. And a 21-2 run here. Player control against Dickinson State. Turnover number 8 against the Blue Hawks, like we said. That personal will go against Dickinson State. Down by 14. Ball will be put into play. Cranston picks it up. So Britton picks up first. Left-hand side with the ball. Putting some pressure on Crane that time. They get it inside. Double team. Now we got a whistle down low. Now we'll go against Dickinson State. I think Cranston will pick it up again. That will be his second. It is. So the ball back to the Saints. Getting ready to check back in. Quincy Linton will check in. Cranston will check out. Ball will be put into play by Crane. Crane with 10. Leading the Saints in scoring. He gets it right back off the inbounds pass. As he got it in, got it back. Controlling the dribble is McGarvin. Now he goes inside. Ball batted loose. Out in the sideline, it'll be controlled by the Saints. Doty nearly had it, but the Saints do control it. Right side with the dribble drive in the paint. Shot is up, not good, but we got a whistle. That will go against Vargas as Drew Jones will go back to the line. Jones with a 2 free throw night and 2 points in the ball game. He will shoot again at the free throw line. 2 shots, I believe, this time. So Jones goes with the Saints up by 14. This has been an amazing run, 21-2. They missed that free throw. They'll get another. Dickinson State, as we said, led 19-14. And we've played about 8 minutes. Carroll was outscored them 21-2. This one is up and good, 22-2 now. They've outscored them and they lead 36-21. Down court comes Stinson with it. And he'll dribble off his foot and out of bounds. Another unforced turnover, number 9 in the turnover department. Boy, the Hawks just can do no right. Doty back in. We got a timeout, Carroll College. 30-second timeout, 2:51 left to go. CHI, St. Alexius L scoreboard. Carroll in the midst of a 22-2 run, and they lead it 36-21. We'll keep it here, Jim and Tristan. Some thoughts there. It's kind of, like I said, sometimes you go with the waterfall too fast, and the Blue Hawks have gone from the top to the bottom in a hurry in this little stretch.
And I admire Dickinson State wanting to hustle and wanting to keep a high tempo in their offense and on the defensive side, but right now it's hurting them. They need to slow it down. They need to formulate a consistent game plan and just stay calm. Know that it's still the first half and that there's still time in this ball game. But if I'm Carroll College and I'm seeing Dickinson State hustle this much and get into bad situations, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Boy, have they ever, outscoring Dickinson State in about an 8-minute span, 22-2. After being down by their biggest deficit, 19-14, they now lead 36-21. Down court with the basketball. Here comes Crane. He's got 10. Hands that pass back off quickly. Got it in the hands of Jones. Jones leaves it at the free throw line. Now we got McGarvin, and now what have we got?
Charge.
Legal screen. That time against, I think McGarvin picked it off. Yeah, he did his second. Turnover number 3 against Carroll. And the ball back into the hands of Dickinson State. Linton with it. D.C. Stewart back into the ball game. Doty in the ball game. Daniels and Zocker. Doty with it. His 12-footer is up. That's not good. Boy, the Hawks have got not only ice cold, They can't buy a basket. They haven't had a basket for over 7.5, 8 minutes in this ballgame. Long three-pointer by Jones. He gets it. And Carroll can't miss. And it is a lead now of 39-21 for Carroll on a run, an unbelievable run for Carroll corner. They get it off to Stewart, and Stewart will bring it out. 25 points, 25-2 run, turnover Dickinson State. Number 10, easy layup for Harrison. Make it a lead of 41-21 for Carroll. A 27-2 run for the Fighting Saints of Carroll, and they are blowing this one wide open. Stewart to the basket from 12, puts it up, and finally gets a shot to drop for Dickinson State. C.C. Stewart now with 4 points, 41-23 the score. Here come the Blue Hawks with a good defensive surge, and they turn Carroll over. 4 turnovers now. Minute 25 left to go. Jody looks to get open. Daniel does. Jake with the basketball off to Zocker. He'll throw up a 3. That's an air ball from Zocker. And down court quickly comes Crane. Into the paint against Jake Daniel. Can't get the shot off. Now they get it back off to Jones. He'll penetrate and drive. He'll lay it up. Counts the basket. He'll go to the line. Jones averages 4. He's got 5, 6, 7. Looking for 8. And the lead back to 20. 43-23 for Carroll College. A 27-2 run had given the Saints a 20-point lead before D.C. Stewart finally hit a basket. That's an unbelievable. You won't see 27-2 runs. I don't care what level you play up very often, and we've seen it right here at Scott Gym in this first half. 19-14, Dickinson had a lead. It got the 41-21 free throw, completes the three-point play for Jones. He's doubled his season average, averaging 4 per game. He's got 8 tonight, 44-23. Carroll College in the lead over Dickinson State. Now court with the basketball. Left-hand side, Fortin had it. Couldn't get the shot off, nearly thrown away. That'll be controlled, though, by Dickinson State. Daniel will chase it down. Good pressure defense by Carroll. Give them credit. Long three-pointer by Fortin. Won't go down. Ball tipped out of there, but it'll be controlled by Carroll. 35 seconds remaining. They'll pull it back out. They want to play for, well, they can't quite work the shot clock down, but they can bring it down a little bit. Leading by 19. Out front, Crane with the basketball. Crane takes a look around. Keeps the dribble alive. They want the ball in his hands. He pulls up, free throw arm, batted loose. Still loose, picks it up, floats it up. Why not? He got it to go. He has hit 6 in a row after missing a shot. He is now 6 of 7 from the floor. 46-23. Carroll College in the lead. Jody puts the shot up. That's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. And they can't get to the locker room soon enough. Dickinson State, as they trail 46-23 on the CHI St. Alexia South scoreboard. There we go. At halftime, Carroll College ends the first half. They trail 19-14. They end the first half outscoring Dickinson State 32-9 in that stretch. So the final 8.5, 9 minutes. And they have blown this one wide open at Scott Gym on the CHI St. Alexia South scoreboard. 36 Dickinson State, or Carroll, 23 Dickinson State. Jim, let's take our first 3-minute break, and then we're going to come back here and visit with Dickinson State University women's coach. We'll send it back to the studio when we get Eric Nelson lined up for our Coffee with the Coaches interview. But let's take that 3-minute break, and then we'll come back with more from Scott Gym right after this timeout. But Carroll College in control, 46-23, back in 3 minutes.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Have you ever left home wondering if you locked the front door or closed the garage door? Did you forget to turn out the lights or lower the thermostat? Who's watching and protecting your home when you're away? Consolidated Home Security and Automation can take care of the little things so you don't have to. With 24/7 monitoring backed by local techs and support, Consolidated has you covered. Call 483-4000. Convenience, comfort, and control in one app. Total peace of mind.
All right, back with you again at halftime, 46-23. Still trying to track Coach Nelson down. So, Jim, let's take our final break, another 3-minute break here on the CHI St. Alexis South scoreboard. We'll try to gather Coach Nelson in. But again, Carroll College in the lead, 46-23. We'll be back right after this.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
They drew at halftime.
Yeah, as I say.
Jim, we found Coach Nelson, so we don't have a lot of time, but we got a little bit of time. So if you could roll into what you want down there and then let me know when you're ready to go here for our interview. Hey, we're back with you on our Coffee with the Coaches program on this Saturday morning, actually sitting down Friday night at halftime of the men's game, as we usually do, and visit with Coach Eric Nelson about the women's ball game. And, of course, a busy weekend. Carroll tonight, they came away with the victory over Dickinson State, 66-40. Kind of a different score because it was a 7-point or 8-point ball game at halftime. In fact, it was 30-25, I think, with 90 seconds left to go. And then they got a basket to open up the lead, and then opened up the second half and kind of broke the game open and then came away with that victory. So I think, Eric, as always, just some thoughts, overall general impressions of the game, and then we'll talk a little offense, a little defense.
Yeah, with us, I thought we played hard. I never fault our effort and things like that. But it was just kind of like a slugfest, it felt like, in that first half. We're not a lot of scoring was kind of going on. And, I thought we did a good job with our scout. Yeah, I thought our defense was good for the most part of the night. Obviously, like we talked off the air, just some small mistakes with turnovers. And then, obviously we couldn't get the ball to go in the basket. And anytime you hold a team to 62, 64, whatever they scored, you feel like you should win those games. And unfortunately, we didn't do that tonight. And especially at home, that's what I was kind of maybe the most disappointed with is in conference season, you got to win your home games and steal a couple on the road, and we let one slip away tonight.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about, let's talk offense first of all. First half, again, you were down. You had 25 points at halftime and then came out. And, we witnessed it kind of as we sit here, the men's game, kind of the same thing. You just go flat and they get some momentum, and it's like any sport. You get that momentum lost and they get going. It's hard to get back, and that's kind of what happened. And no matter how hard you do, it seems you fall a little step behind instead of a step ahead.
Yeah, 100%. And like you said, in that first half, I thought we had the momentum and we cut it to 5 points. And, once we lost that momentum in the second half, it's like we were getting stops, but when you don't make shots, sometimes that affects you, mentally. And I thought we were a little hesitant too. We talked about halftime. Hey, just play hard. If you're open, take the open looks. But it just felt like once we were struggling offensively. I thought we didn't have anybody to take over the game and go get a couple easy baskets. And so I think we missed that definitely. But you're not going to score 40 points and win any game. It doesn't matter if it's junior high, 8th grade, college. So that was disappointing with the 24 turnover, especially at home. You feel like you're going to shoot the ball better at home, and we just, for whatever reason, didn't do that tonight. And, we didn't have a single person in double figures offensively, and that can't happen. We got to find a couple girls to step up offensively.
Hey, you mentioned defense earlier. Just one more spot on that before we go to Rocky Mountain, your opponent, Saturday night tonight. What do you like about the defense? Again, you said you stay 60 to 65, 66.
Yeah.
You should give yourself an opportunity to win. So that's part of the ballgame. And even going back to Jamestown and Mary, I thought defensively you played awful well.
Yeah, and they scored, I think, 24 in the first quarter. And after that, we settled in. And I don't think they scored 20 points in a quarter after that. So I thought we did a phenomenal job. I think they made their first 3 threes of the game, and then I don't think they made one after that. So we kind of locked in on that a little bit. Give their post credit. They're big and they're physical, and they scored down low. But for the most part, outside of we gave up a couple offensive rebounds in the second half that hurt us. But like I said, anytime you hold a team in the 60s in college basketball, that's going to give you a chance to win. Unfortunately, tonight, obviously our offense wasn't there, but a great defensive effort, I thought.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Saturday now. You come back, you'll shoot around, go through some things, work on some things as you always do, and then get ready for another good team out of the Frontier Conference. We'll be saying that a lot in our halftime interviews, another good team, because there is a lot of good teams in the Frontier. Rocky Mountain comes in. They're a solid ball club. Talk a a little bit about their style, some of their personnel, what they like to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's no rest for the weary, as Carroll's ranked 14th and the Rockies ranked 17th. And, you know, they're a really talented team. They're going to play a little bit slow. They play 2 really good posts. And so they're gonna look to beat us down low a lot. And Paige Wasson, Moran is a really, really quick point guard, so we're definitely gonna have our hands full. They lost in a tight one to BSC tonight, 93-88, so a high-scoring game, which is exactly opposite of what we saw here today. So we're going to have to defend at a high level, obviously, and hopefully tomorrow we make more shots. But Rocky's a very talented team. They're going to play extremely hard, and we're going to have to be ready to play.
Hey, what do you do offensively as a coach? I mean, you know you can't go out on the floor and take the shots and make the shots, and you come back, you shoot around today. Do you just say, hey, let's just go, or do you work on specific things? What's important between now and then offensively? And you can't, I know, correct some things in 24 hours, but there's some things I'm sure you can look at.
Yeah, I think we'll kind of look at what we want to do offensively as far as, hey, do we want to play with 2 posts or we play 1 post, and just kind of change how we do our motion a little bit. But at the end of the day, you have to make shots. It doesn't matter what offense that you run. You still got to score points. So, you know, Rocky's going to play a lot of 2 post stuff, so that means one of their posts has to guard our guard. So we're going to try to be more aggressive on the perimeter tomorrow. But like I said, at the end of the day, you got to make shots. It doesn't matter what offense you run.
Sometimes that little round rim gets a little smaller, and sometimes it gets a little bigger. And tonight it was the case where, well, it just got smaller in that second half, and maybe tomorrow it'll be wide open and every shot will go in. That's why we play the games to find out. But Eric, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the visit. Good luck again tomorrow, or I should say Saturday night tonight, I guess, when this interview runs against Rocky Mountain. Great effort against Carroll, just not enough offense.
Yep, thanks, Rod. Appreciate it.
Dickinson State trailing by a margin at halftime here, 46-23. Blue. There we are. Thank you much, JD. As we come back, we got Eric Nelson in the books for our Coffee with the Coaches show tomorrow. So that's a project we have completed, and I think we're ready to go. The officials say, "Are you ready?" I said, "Yes, we are." So let's go to work here. Ball will be put into play by the Blue Hawks. Bring it across the timeline will be Linton. Linton comes across the timeline. He'll work it off, get it quickly into the hands. Left baseline, Stinson. Stinson thinking about pulling up. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Zocker. Zocker throws up a 3, and that's good. Weston Zocker hits the 3-pointer. And Dickinson State. Zocker now with 6 on the night. They go inside. Little turnaround fadeaway. Up and not good by Dela Cruz. And the rebound comes off, and it will be controlled by the Blue Hawks. 46-26. Linton in the lane. Zocker throws up another 3-pointer. That one's way too strong. And the rebound will come down and be controlled by the Saints. They'll get it off to the guy that led them with a dozen in the first half. Their leading scorer, Crane, he had a dozen, averages 21. Right side, they work it on the wing. Now drop it down low to Round. Round in the paint. Nice spin move by Christie, and he can't get it to go. He had a great look at it, and Christie couldn't finish it off. And here come the Blue Hawks. Offensively with it. Doty gets it back out front. Vargas trying to penetrate. Can't go. Kicks it to Stinson. Now back to Zocker. Zocker comes to Stinson. Stinson inside, turns, lays it up and in. Cornell with the basket has 4. And it's a 5-0 run to begin the second half for Dickinson State. 46-28 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Carroll College in the lead. Ball will be put into play. Dela Cruz again working his way around the perimeter. Now gets the pass off on the wing area to Round. Round goes right back on the drive inside that time. Harrison up in there, top of the key. 3-pointer put up and in by Christie. As he puts it up, and for Christie, he now has 11 points in the ball game. 49-28. Quickly down court with the basketball. Stinson has it. Drops it to Zocker. Zocker with a look inside, can't go. They get it right side. High arching 3-pointer way off the mark last time by Vargas, and the rebound will come down to the Saints, who lead it by 21 with 17:30 remaining to play here in the first half. Inside, little spin move. Nice move off the glass by Christie again. 55 quick points in that lead. Right back up to 23 points. 51-28. Coming with 17.5 remaining to play on the dribble drive. Doty lays it up. He misses the layup. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by the Saints on the dribble drive to the basket. Shot is up. And it is good. Good hustle by Harrison. He's got 8. And the lead is now at 53-28 with 17 minutes left to go. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Saints. Hawks came out 5 in a row. Saints have responded with 7 in a row. And the lead is up to 25. Inside, outside, thrown away by Stinson. Turnover 11 on the drive. Layup not good, but we've got a whistle. And 2 shots coming, and at the line, Harrison will shoot 2. So Harrison will go to the line to shoot 2. Harrison will ready himself. Personal going against Dickinson State that time. Picking it up was Rocker, his first. 5 new players going to check in, but we've got free throws coming for Harrison, who's had a nice night for the Saints. Harrison with 8 points. Carroll in the first half. Put the ball into play. Free throw up. And good. He'll get another. Carroll 20 of 35, 57%. The Blue Hawks were 9 of 25 from the floor, 36%. Hawks now with 11 turnovers. Carroll had just 3 turnovers in that first half. One more shot coming for Harrison, looking for double digits and gets it. So the lead is back to 27, or up to 27, biggest lead of the night. And Carroll on one another of those patented runs, 55-28, 16.5 left to go. A 9-0 run here after Hawks went on a 5-0 run. They get it down low to Nance. Nance trying to back in, stripped away. They go in the corner, long 3-pointer by Cranston. Can't get it to go. Nance comes down with the rebound, puts it up and puts it in. So Nance puts it up and puts it in. Off the miss by Cranston. Down court with the basketball. Come the Saints up 55-30. Right side, controlling it. Christie gets it inside, drives underneath, has this shot blocked away. And that will go against Dickinson State. I think Nance will pick it up. So Nance picks up his 3rd. And again, the free throw up and coming for Christie. Free throw is good. Nate now, 8 in the first half. He's got 6 in the second half, 14 in the ball game. And the lead at 56-30 in favor of Carroll. Back into the ball game for Dickinson State comes Tristan Fortin. Cranston stays in, Daniel stays in, Stewart now in, and also into the ball game. Nance comes out of there with the missed free throw attempt. The lead stays at 26. Quickly down court. Hawks will attack offensively. Stewart to Cranston. Cranston wants to clear out, gets it, comes into the lane, penetrates, double team, kicks it back out. That's a high arching 3-pointer, way off the mark. Jake Daniel comes out of there. Nance missed the 3-pointer. They go to Stewart. He'll fire a 3-pointer. DC Stewart puts up the tray, and Stewart now in the ball game for Dickinson State with the three-pointer. DC with 8 points in the contest. Left-hand side, they'll work it around the perimeter. Thinking about the three, turning it down is Jones. He had a great first half off the bench. Right side, right around everybody to the basket. It's missed, but there to tip it up and in. No screen out. Rounds missed, and Christie tips it up and in. And Christie now in the ball game with 16 points, nearly thrown away. Here comes Dickinson State on the drive. Shot is up and not good. That shot missed that time by the Blue Hawks. Thornton couldn't get it to go. 58-33, again that lead. At 15, long three-pointer up and short. Now we got a whistle and a personal. What do we got down there? How to go against the Saints? I think we got our under 15 timeout. We do. 58-33 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Jim, we'll just keep it here. We'll give you a break. You had to work overtime at halftime. We'll let Tristan go to work. And well, I tell you what, Hawks got out quick, 5-0, and just like that, snap of the fingers, Saints 9-0 run, and that lead got to 27. Right now it stays at 25, so they're just an impressive team. They take the challenges and hand them right back to their opponent, and tonight their opponent happens to be Dickinson State.
Carroll came into this game ready to play some conference basketball. Dickinson State, they're ready to play. They're just a little bit behind, trying to find their rhythm, find their groove, and right now it's taking a lot longer than just all the first half and a little bit of the second half.
Well, Dickinson State again trailed at halftime, 46-23. Started the run of the second half, 5-0, got it to 46-28, and then Carroll went on a 9-0 run and pushed the lead back up there. But again, Dickinson State University trailing 58-33 here on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. So again, ready to go to work for Dickinson State. DC Stewart will put the ball in the play. So Stewart will do the honors. Inbounds pass. Comes in. It'll be controlled by the Hawks. Cranston with it. Gets it back off to Stewart. Stewart comes across the timeline to Daniel. Jake Daniel with it. Gets it to Cranston. Cranston comes left-hand side. They go back to Jake Daniel from three. That's off the mark. Not good. And the rebound comes down and controlled by the Saints. Left-hand side from three. Jones in and out. Not good. And Stewart will battle, get the rebound, clear it off to Cranston. Cranston will settle in, right-hand, left-hand dribble across the timeline. Cranston with the ball, comes right side Daniel, back to Cranston. Thinking about the three, backs off. He'll fade and fire from three. That won't go down. We got bodies all over the place, no whistle. And the miss by Cranston. And quickly down court come the Saints. Out front with the basketball. It's McGarvin. McGarvin gets it off. Jones hands it back to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz, top of the key. High arching three-pointer up and not good that time by Caden Cox. He couldn't get it to go. Cox will clear it off and it'll go to Stewart. Stewart into the backcourt. Left-hand side goes quickly to Michael Nance. Nance stops. Left side. Stewart from Daniel. From three. Way short. And the rebound battled for. And it's going to be controlled again by the Saints, and they can't get it to go, but the rebound comes down to Cox. Inside, no shot there. Nice little entry pass and floating it up and in easily is McGarvin. His first 2 points off the miss initially by Cox. 60-33. Again, the lead is back to 27 for Carroll College. Left-hand side, they get it off. Nance with it. Nance will take a look at the three. He has the ball stolen away. Turnover number 12, Dickinson State. Dela Cruz on the drive. Easy layup for him. He'll put it in. Carroll wants a timeout. They have blown this one to a 29-point lead, 62-33 with 12:47 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. We've got a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on KDIX.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
Hey Ben, we love the house, but how's the hunting?
Actually, the hunting around here is great. I'd love to show you some spots.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group.
Rooster.
Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
For Carroll College has just been dominant since midway through the first half. They were down 19-14, went on a spurt of 21-2, and have never looked back in this one. And right now lead it by 29 points, 62-33. Stewart with the basketball. Both Rocky and Carroll, two teams that are in the national picture, and Carroll proving it tonight. Likewise on the women's side, and the women have them also tomorrow, both Carroll and Rocky. Cranston open from three, sets, fires, that one in and out, not good. And the ball's going to go back to the Saints of Carroll College. 12:15 remaining to play. A miserable night of offense here at Scott Gym for both Dickinson State men and women, and Carroll, of course, has a lot to do with that. Oh, give and go. Shot is up and not good that time. A little bump and grind down there. Cox couldn't get it to go. Down court quickly with the basketball comes Jake Daniel. Daniel gets the pass off to Thornton. Thornton trying to back in, goes to Stewart. Back door, give and go to Thornton, and he'll lay it up and in. Thornton with his second field goal of the ball game. Nice entry pass from Stewart to Thornton, 62-35. Left-hand side with the basketball, Jones. They go inside. Who touched it last? Dickinson State did. So Jake Daniel will take a breather. Doty back into the ball game. Griffin Doty. Now we got hands-on defense by Stewart that time, and he'll pick up the personal. So Stewart picks it up. 11:36 remaining to play. First half, it is all Carroll College in this one. Inbound pass comes in. Cox with it. Gets it back, a little touch shot. He still hasn't missed. Cox missed it. He was 6 of 7. Cox nearly turned it over, but it's controlled. Cox now with 14 points in the ball game on 7 of 8 shooting from the floor. He's outstanding. 64-35. Fun to watch him play. Out front with it, Doty has it. They get it top the key. Cranston, Stewart, sinking three, trying to penetrate. Penetrates, drives, cut off. Gets it back off to Thornton. Thornton to Cranston. Shot clock at 5. Cranston has the ball stripped away and out of bounds. 4 on the shot clock, 10:59 on the game clock. Dickinson State again down by 29 points, 64-35. Inbounds pass in, Doty has it. He's got to get the shot off. Puts it up from 15. It's good from 3-point range. Shot's good, yep. Shot is good. Doty hits it. Doty now with 9 points, leading the way for Dickinson State. And the ball goes back to Carroll College. Well, they didn't count that. Did they count that or not, Tristan?
They counted it.
Okay. Well, it should be 64-38 then. Shot is up and not good. There they go. 38 it should be. 38. Shot put up, long three-pointer by Stewart. Up, not good. And the rebound comes down. Here come the Hawks on the turnover by Carroll. Down inside. Shot goes good. Ball will be at the free throw line. Doty will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 shots. Griffin 9 points on the night. Free throw coming. Misses that one. He'll get another. Now apparently they only gave him a 2. So will go 64-37. He'll shoot this one. It is good. Now we get to 38. 64-38. Down court with the basketball, working the ball around the perimeter. Oh, beautiful drive down the lane. Shot rejected that time. Good move that time by Gross, but he just had that shot rejected by a couple of Blue Hawks. Across the timeline, Stewart with it. He gets it out front. Horton on the drive, can't get it. Cranston for 3. He can't get it to go. Ball out of bounds, touch last by Dickinson State. So the ball will go back to Carroll. Timeout going to be taken. Media timeout. 9:59 left to go in this one. 64-38. Dickinson State down by 26 to Carroll. We'll be back on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard in 1 minute.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
All right, back with you. Tristan was wrong again. It was a 2-pointer. I just had the official come over. That was in the corner. He said, nope, he had his foot on the line, so it was a 2-pointer. So our score is correct, 64-38. Ball will be put into play. Carroll has it with the basketball. I want to see this kid miss a shot. Well, he's not going to take a shot. And that kid happens to be Crane. They go inside. 12-footer off the glass, not good. But we've got a whistle and a personal. And to the free throw line will go Gross. Gross tonight, scoreless in the ball game. He's making his first trip to the line. So Gross will shoot 2. Free throw is up and short. He'll get another. So let's correct Doty here and give him that 2-pointer. Takes the 3-pointer away. Gross will get one more. 9 points for Doty now instead of 10. This one by Gross is good. So he gets 1 of 2. 65-38. The lead belongs to Carroll College inside. Missing the shot down low that time. Was Thornton getting the rebound, putting it up and in is Michael Nance. He has 4 in the ball game, looking for 5. So Dickinson State makes it a 65-40 ball game. And one more shot coming for Nance. Trying to complete the 3-point play with 9:28 remaining to play. Free throw is up, and it's good. Timeout, Dickinson State. 65-41 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Dickinson State trails by 24. We'll come back to Scott Jim, and we'll do it in 30 seconds on KDIX.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota.
Tie. St. Alexius South scoreboard, 65-40 our score. Carroll College by 25. They've led by 29 twice in this ball game. Out front with it is Crane. He'll go right side. Get the pass off to Jones. Back to Crane. Crane penetrates in the paint. Floats it up from 12. Got it again. Crane was 16. Has hit his last 7 shots. Down court, Doty with it. He'll kick it out front. It's out of bounds. Turnover number 13. Dickinson State.
Should be Dickinson's.
No, Doty was standing out of bounds and the guy bounced it off him. He was out, so that's the correct call. He tried to get out of the way, but he couldn't get out of the way. 67-40 into the backcourt for Carroll. Comes Crane. Crane goes near side with the pass. Jones with it. He'll pull up from the hip from 3. That's not good. Rebound taken down and controlled by Nance. And down comes Dickinson State, down by 20. Oh, now they got it 41. There, I was right. And Doty hits the 3-pointer. Wrong once, right once. So I'm batting 500. If it was baseball, I'd be okay. Otherwise, it's not so good. My math test, you can't get 50%. 3-pointer is an air ball. That put up deep in the corner. That time by Carroll, and it's not good. And the ball down to Dickinson State. Into the backcourt, the Hawks will set it up offensively. 3-pointer by Doty is off the mark, not good. Rebound battle for out of bounds. Let's see who touched it last. I think Carroll did, so the Hawks with 8:08 remaining to play. Carroll wants a timeout. 30-second timeout, 67-43 on the CA tie. St. Alexius South scoreboard. Coach wants a 30-second timeout. We'll join Carroll coach Dan Pearson in his second season. We'll be back to Scott Jim in a half minute on Consolidated and KDIX.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Ball put into play by the Hawks. Jake Daniel hands it to Doty. Doty back-to-back off. Gets that pass off to Nance. Nance will take a look around. Nance gets it back off to Cranston. Double teamed, and then Dela Cruz all over him will pick up the personal. So Dela Cruz, I believe that will be team foul number 4 against Carroll. For Lorenz Dela Cruz out of Winnipeg, Manitoba via Central Wyoming. That will be picking up the personal number 1 in the ball game. Cranston looking down low for Daniel, threw it away but gets it back. Comes right side, comes through, and he's going to be grabbed again. And that personal will go against Carissima will pick up the personal. That'll be his 5th already. That's number 5. Wow. He's going to have to check out of the ball game. So he checks out, team foul number 6. Looks like Christie back in. Got to get the ball into play. Comes into Jake Daniel, about 5 steps, climbed the top of the key to Doty. Doty comes free throw line, and he loses the dribble. Turnover 14 on the driving layup. The attempt is up and not good, but going to the line will be Round, and he'll shoot 2 shots. So another one of those unforced turnovers. Stewart getting ready to check in for Dickinson State. Doty picks up his first. Free throw attempt up and not good. One more coming for Isaac Round. Round in the first half had 7 points. Has yet to score here in the second half. Has missed a couple of shots in the free throw. Crowd beginning to thin out here. A really nice crowd on hand here at Scott Gym, but boy, it was 19-14 Dickinson State. It's about 12 minutes left to go, 13 minutes left to go in the first half, and Carroll went on a 22-2 run and have never looked back. And they've led by as many as 29. Second free throw, good by Round. He has 8 in the ball game. Cranston comes down court, 68-43, 25-point lead for the Saints. Stewart with it. Gets it out front to Jake Daniel. Jake Daniel back to Cranston. Cranston right side. Fires it off on the wing. Three-pointer way off the mark that time by Fortin. Rebound inside. They go back to Fortin. He'll lay it up and miss. Tip it up. Not good, but good hustle by Fortin off the missed three-pointer. Got it back, missed, then tipped it back up and didn't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2 free throws, Will Fortin. So 7:16 remaining, 68-43. Our score here on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dickinson State down in the contest. Well, the Blue Hawks trying to cut into that lead and no success at it. It's been, I guess if you're going to play a game and you're going to do a game and you're going to do this, and you're going to run into games like this, and it's just one of those nights here at Scott Gym. It has not been a Blue Hawk night. It's been a Fighting Saint night. Second free throw by Fortin is good. Rewarded for that hard work on the offensive glass. Fortin now with a total of 5 points. We got a timeout. 68-44 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. 7:16 remaining to play. We've got another 30-second timeout. We'll be back in a half minute on KDIX Dickinson.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Brevera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Again, ready to go. Down court with the basketball. Dela Cruz comes into the paint. Nice little move. Spins it up too strong off the glass. And the ball will go back to Dickinson State. Down court, off the glass they come. And now Krista. Now what do we got? Let's see who that goes against.
It goes against number 3 on the charge.
Cranston, okay. Number 30 it looks like for Dickinson State. That would be Nance. Picks up his fourth. 3-0 would be the call. So the call goes against Nance, number 4. Turnover number 15. Shot is up, in and out, and back in again. Oh, that got the friendly roll. Nicely done that time as it's put up and in by McGarvin. And for McGarvin, that is point number 4 on the night. Three-pointer by Stewart is up and good. D.C. Stewart with the basket. D.C. on the night now for Dickinson State with 11 points. Couple of three-pointers here in the second half, 70-47. That shot is range from three-point range, not good. Rebound comes down low, shot is laid up and laid in. Missing the shot was Harrison, nobody screened him out. His teammate got the rebound, and then he got the ball back and laid it up and in. Now personal will go against Brown. He'll pick it up. Brown picks up his third, and Cranston will go to the free throw line. Britton tonight in the ball game for Dickinson State. 3 points. He'll shoot the 1+1. Free throw is up and good. He'll get another. Second free throw, Cranston, not good. 72-48, Dickinson State down on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Right side with the basketball, holding on to it is Harrison. Now he'll kick it left corner, all the way cross court, gets it to Jones. Jones brings it back off to Harrison. Drop it on the baseline area. Cox with it. Cox goes inside, ball all over the place. No place to go, no place to go. Finally goes out of bounds, turning it over that time. Jones got it, lost it, got it back, tried to shoot it, couldn't, got it back, dribbled it down off his knee and out of bounds. And the ball back to Dickinson State, but only 6 turnovers for Carroll. Jake Daniel with the ball, he'll flip it off to Cranston, and Cranston will work his way down court. 72-48, 5:40 remaining to play in this one. It's been all Carroll College since the midway point of the first half, leading by as many as 29. Right now the lead is 24. Jake Daniel with it, gets it off in the corner. Driving towards the basket, Thornton, nothing doing there, goes to Stewart. He'll pull up from 17, that rims in and out, not good for DC. And the basketball back to the Saints. They'll attack offensively. Harrison De La Cruz puts up the three-pointer. That's not good. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by the Blue Hawks. They'll bring it out. Cranston with the outlet. Comes right in front of us on press roll. Comes right side. Back to the left, to the top of the key. Looks back top of the key. Fires it out there. Three-pointer way off the mark that time. Not good by Nance. And the rebound comes down and controlled by Carroll in the paint and underneath. Nice move. Shot is missed down low. Rebound is up and in. Clock's missed. Nobody screened him out. The big guy pulled it down and laid it up and in for his first 2 points. 74-48. Carroll in the lead by 26 out front. D.C. Stewart with the basketball. Right side comes to Cranston. Cranston stepping through. Puts it up. Not good. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2 more. Britton now in the ball game with 4 points. He'll shoot 2 at the line. We've got a timeout coming. Yes, we do. Timeout taken, under 5-minute timeout, and we'll be back with 4:33 left to play in this one. I'm Consolidated and KDIX. It's Carroll College 74, Dickinson State 48. We're back in 1 minute.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for 2, even $150 for all 3 services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV, plus there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Well, back with you at the free throw line. Britton Cranston shooting 2 after our under 5-minute timeout. Remember, we have more timeouts now in the Frontier Conference. Free throw is up and good by Britton. Britton with 5 in the ball game. 74-49. He'll shoot 1 more. This one is on the way. Not good by Cranston. Cranston 3 of 5 now at the line. Little double team pressure. De La Cruz with it. Has the ball batted away. Gets it back. Throws it away. Stewart with the steal. Turnover 7. Hits it to Cranston. He'll drive. Lay it up. Not good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Had the wide open layup. Got bumped. Missed the free throw. And he goes, how can I miss that shot? Well, you get 2 shots anyway, Britton, so you'll try to make up for it at the free throw line. So again, ready to go to work. Dickinson State down 74-49, and Cranston will shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and good. Cranston now with 6 points on the night. Doty in. Jake Daniel will check out. So Doty back in. 4:19 left to go. 74-50 the score. There we go. Second free throw, not good. Rebound down. 24-point lead for Carroll. Jones with the basketball. He'll get the pass off quickly in the backcourt. He'll move it around the perimeter. Saints looking for some help out front now. Jones will get it back off. Back into the ball game for the Saints. Coming in is Charisma. He'll put the shot up and in or the pass off that time and up and in by De La Cruz, who now has 8 points. Nice pass by Josiah. Charisma makes it 76-50. Doty from 3 fires. That's not good. Rebound comes back to Cranston. He'll drive through, lay it up and in. Cranston with the basket. And Dickinson State will go back to work defensively. 76-52. De La Cruz with the ball. Gets it to Jones. Jones back to De La Cruz. De La Cruz stops. Top of the key. Leaves it there for McGarvin. McGarvin in the paint. De La Cruz lays it up. Not good. And the rebound comes down. And it's going to be controlled by nobody. The shot is missed. And the rebound taken down by Charisma. Back to De La Cruz. He'll lay it up and he'll lay it in. Turnover for Dickinson State, basket for Carroll. 17 now in the turnover department for the Blue Hawks. 78-52 on the CHI St. Alexius scoreboard. Carroll College again sets defensively with 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining to play. Dickinson State leading in the contest, or trailing in the contest, 78-52. Backing in, Stewart. Out to Cranston. His three-pointer is up. That's off the mark. That's not good, as the three-pointer is missed. And Dickinson State again will put the ball back into the hands of Carroll. Now we got a block. We'll see who that goes against. Cranston will pick it up.
It's kind of an odd foul that the referees are calling there. I didn't see the Carroll player lower his shoulder that much to get the charge or to get the blocking foul, as on the last possession Carroll had, the refs were letting both teams play very physical against each other.
Yes, they did. Free throw up and good at the line. Put up and in by Jones. Jones now in the ball game. 9 points. And make it 10 as he hits both free throws, does Jones. Lead back to 28. It's been as big as 29. Corner three-pointer. Up, that's nearly an air ball. It did tick the rim by Fortin. And down court with the basketball comes Jones. Jones drives, lays it up, can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down, controlled by Dickinson State. Cranston outlets it. Here comes Stewart down the lane, in the paint. Not good, but he'll shoot two. Well, Stewart has shown some good offensive prowess tonight. He's got 11. We'll have another timeout here. With 2:04 remaining to play, full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break on KDIX Dickinson Consolidated TV, Channel 18. We'll be back in 1 minute. Kristen Stern, Rod Kleiman with Blue Hawk Frontier Conference basketball, but it's all Carroll, 80-52. We'll be back in a minute.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Double duty, engineering the ball game after broadcasting the women's game tonight. Again, the DSU women lost 66-40. It's not been a good night against the purple of Carroll for the Blue Hawks tonight. Free throw up by Stewart is good. DC now in the ball game. 7 in the second half, 12 in the contest. He'll shoot one more. This one is good for DC. Puts it home. He's got 13. Doty with 12. They do have a couple of double figures. 80-54. Little double team pressure. The Saints handle it. Jones across the timeline. Little bumping and grinding. No whistle. Dela Cruz with the basketball. They come out front to Jones. Jones tries to penetrate. Cannot. So he'll just move it around the perimeter. Dela Cruz kicks it back off out front. Jones fakes the three. Now fires the three and hits the three. Jones with the three-pointer, and Carroll matches their biggest up naked 83-55. Their biggest lead has been 29. Now court Stewart with 90 seconds left to go. Stewart penetrates. Gets it back out front to Nance. Nance back to Stewart. Stewart off to Fortin. Fortin comes right side Cranston. Back to Doty. Doty pulls up from 15. That shot is short. Rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by the Saints. Dela Cruz will pull it back out front. Now they'll get it near side with the pass. Controlling it, Kurusuma. Goes to Jones. Little backdoor play. Little shot off the glass. Nicely done McGarvin with 6 points all in the second half. And the Saints lead it again by 29, 85 to 50, or they lead by 30, 85 to 55. That is their biggest lead of the ball game. Left-hand side with the basketball. Thornton takes a look around, turns inside, gets the pass off. Nance with a nice little spin move. We'll put it up and in. Nance now with that basket, has 7 on the night. 85-57 with 25 seconds remaining. Though shot clock, 5-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Carroll's going to go 2-0 in conference play, 3-1 overall. Three-pointer is up and not good. Rebound down to Dickinson State. Hawks go 2-5 and 0-1. And the Hawks will bring it down court. Cranston brings it across the timeline, kicks it to Stewart. Stewart will just hang on to it, and he'll dribble the clock out. Stewart comes inside, and that's going to do it. There's the final score on the CHI St. Alexios South scoreboard. Carroll College wins it 85-57 over Dickinson State, outscoring Dickinson State in the second half 39-34 after leading 46-23 at halftime. Their biggest lead, a 30-point lead, 85-55. Let's take a timeout and come back. We've got our play of the game upcoming. We've got our player of the game upcoming on the post-game show here at Scott Gym. But again, your final, Carroll College 85, Dickinson State 57. We'll be back to Scott in 2.5 minutes on KDIX and Consolidated.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I love this area. How close to the door are we?
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a bike ride away.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
honor a player of the game commercial, and you get to pick a play of the game from the DSU Heritage Foundation, and you get to pick the play of the game. So the pressure's on him.
Are you a Dickinson State alumni looking to give back to your alma mater or stay up to date on events taking place at DSU? Contact the Dickinson State Heritage Foundation. They provide scholarships for students, events for alumni throughout the year, and strive to be the premier support for the university's global learning environment. Interested in learning more? Contact the team at 701-483-2486 or visit dsuheritagefoundation.org. Hawks are up. And with that, the DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game goes to Zacher's three-pointer that he had at the start of the game. I forgot to write down the time, but that was the first three-pointer that was made, and I believe that was the second three-pointer that was attempted by the Blue Hawks. So it was really cool to see Zacher go out there and get a three-pointer to start the game, and he's a power forward, plays more of that power forward role. So I think it's just really cool to see that guy who has that bigger body like Zacher at 6'8" go out into the corner and shoot that three-pointer. And he's only a sophomore.
They gave the Hawks a 3-2 lead at the time, and they didn't have a lot of leads. They had a 19-14 lead. They went on a little mini run, and then Carroll went on that 22-2 run to bust this game wide open and never look back. In fact, their biggest lead late in the ball game, 30 points, 85-55, and it ends up 85-57. Thank you, Tristan. That's our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game. All right, let's take a look at the numbers for Carroll College tonight. Good scoring balance for Carroll. They had 5 players in double figures. A couple of players with 16, one with 14, one with 12, and one with 10. And a guy that really lit it up, Isaiah Crane, 8 of 12 from the floor. He had 16 points in the ball game and 5 rebounds. Nate Christie in the ball game tonight, 7 of 10 from the floor, 16 points, and he had 7 rebounds. And also 12 points, 14 points for Dude Jones off the bench. Jones had 3 field goals and 8 attempts, a couple of three-pointers, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line for 14. And then 12 points for Kellen Harrison on 5 of 7 from the floor. And then 10 points for Lawrence Dela Cruz. He had 10 points in the ball game, 5 of 11 from the floor. 8 points for Isaac Round tonight. 6 points for Aiden McGarvin, I should say. Gavin Gross had a point tonight and 2 points for Caden Cox in the ball game. For Dickinson State, they were led in scoring by D.C. Stewart. He had 13 points, 4 of 8 from the floor. A couple of three-pointers, 3 of 3 from the line for 13. Griffin Doty had 4 of 13 from the floor. He had 3 three-pointers in the contest. The free throw, he had 12. But then the scoring really dropped off after that. Britton Cranston had 8. 7 points for Michael Nance, 5 for Tristan Fortin in the ball game. 4 points for Cordell Stinson, 2 points for Quincy Linton. Isaiah Vargas did not score, and Jake Daniel did not score in the ball game for Dickinson State. And again, as he said, Tristan Fortin also had 5 points on the night. Team numbers, Carroll an even 50%, 35 of 70 from the floor. Didn't shoot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, 4 of 17 for 23%. Dickinson State, not a good night shooting, 20 of 58, 34%, and just 7 of 34, 20% from beyond the arc. Hawks 10 of 16 from the line, 62%. Carroll 11 of 15, 73%. Big edge in the rebounding for Carroll, 47 to 31. That is a big-time edge, 16 rebound edge for Carroll, led by Nate Christie, who had 7 rebounds for Dickinson State. Cordell Stinson had 4, and D.C. Stewart also had 4. Hawks had 16 turnovers. Carroll really took good care of the basketball, as they had a total of just 6 turnovers in the basketball game, and the biggest lead again for Carroll, a lead of 30-85 to 55 late in the game. They led again at halftime, 46-23, and they settled in for the 85 to 57 victory. They go to 3-1 on the season, 2-0 in the Frontier. And they also see Dickinson State drop to 0-1 in the Frontier and 2-4. Carroll, of course, heads to Bismarck to take on Bismarck State tomorrow. Rocky Mountain heads to Dickinson to take on Dickinson State tomorrow night. Tristan, again, the team numbers we ran through, the individual numbers. Just some final thoughts from you, and then we'll come back with our Blue Hawk player of the game.
You know, I know it's never good to give up a lot of fouls in basketball, and you don't want your opponent to be in the bonus or in the double bonus, but for it being Dickinson State's first conference game of the season, I thought it was a positive to see that they only gave up a bonus. They have some good fundamentals already. They just need to build on it more and continue that good fundamentals throughout the game. There were some times where they got very rushed and very in a hurry. If they would have just stayed calm, I think we would have had a little bit closer of a game or a different result. And there's some players showed some very good flashes at point. Zacher had some good shots there, as well as D.C. Stewart and Jake Daniels, and that's what you want to see out of your older guys in D.C. Stewart and Jake Daniels.
One thing you got to remember about the Blue Hawks, you got to remember 8 of 10 guys that played last year aren't here, so it's really a new lineup because then they're missing 3 ball players also, but Quincy Linton's new, Isaiah Vargas is new for Dickinson State, and of course DC didn't play a lot last year, and Michael Nance and Tristan Fortin, so it's a work in progress. You got to get used to playing with each other, plus you got 3 guys that have been playing that aren't playing right now that hopefully will be back shortly, but you know, you just got to work through. There's going to be, you're an athlete.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
There's going to be some good times and some tough times, and tonight was one of those tough times.
And that's the good thing about, and that's the positive about right now. It's only November. I know we're at the end of November, but we're still early in the season. There's a lot of time left in the season to make corrections and to fix things and to play correct basketball.
All right, let's take one more time out, Tristan, from ND Pharmacy. We'll come back with our player of the game in 30 seconds.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Well, D.C. Stewart will be our player of the game. He led the Hawks in scoring, 13 points, led them in rebounding with 4, had an assist in the ball game, didn't have a turnover, played 24 minutes, was 4 of 8 from the floor, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So you're gonna, is that okay, Tristan? You think it's a good
I
thing?
agree.
Okay.
I agree with D.C. Stewart.
See, we've agreed on the play of the game and play of the game. Hey, a heck of a night tonight. Tristan, great job as always. Thank you for sitting in and filling in and with
Thank you for having me.
with the ball game tonight. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate Jim Dowell's work and your work back at the studio. And Jim's in game number 1 tonight. And again, a tough night for the Blue Hawk men and women. The women fall by a final tonight at Scott Gym, 66-40, while the men fall tonight 85-57. But you know what? The sun will come up tomorrow morning, the wind will blow tomorrow morning, and they'll play here at Scott Gym tomorrow night. The women at 5, the men at 7 against Rocky Mountain. And the women face another nationally ranked team in Rocky Mountain after losing to a nationally ranked team in Carroll tonight. And the men face a Rocky Mountain team receiving votes in the NAI poll after losing to a league-leading Carroll College team tonight here at Scott Gym. So another tough test tomorrow night. We'll see what it brings. We'll be here with Consolidated. Trace Wells, camera guys, great job as always. Appreciate all you do. And great sponsors on both stations and both outlets. And we appreciate our sponsors. Tristan, thank you. Jim, thank you. Trace, thank you. And for all of those folks, until tomorrow night. Don't forget, we will have a coffee with the coaches program tomorrow. We'll have Brianna Sisson, Dickinson Trinity Volleyball. Eric Nelson, we booked earlier tonight. I'm going to go catch up with Derek Selvig. We'll have him on tomorrow, so we'll have a coffee with the coaches program, area coaches comments, a couple Saturdays off before we get into the ranks of Class A and Class B, boys and girls basketball. But for JD, for Tristan, Trace, and the Consolidated crew and Arcadiacs crew, your finals again tonight. Women lose 66-40, men lose to Carroll 85-57. So long, everyone, from Scott Gymnasium.